This is my favorite marketing strategy for getting clients into your SMMA in literally 2 days, under 48 hours. Hi, my name is Pedro Millan. I'm literally an owner of 2 SMMAs, one with a business partner, with literally 50 million views to my name, 100 appointments booked, and a Grammy to my name. And in this video, I'm not trying to sell you anything, just trying to help you develop your SMA and take that from 0 to 10K. Anyway, in this video, what if I told you that people are getting hundreds of qualified leads with no ads, no big audience, and no daily reels? Pretty crazy, right? So more often than not, a lot of people in SMMA equate SMMA to just posting a lot for other people and for themselves. But at the end of the day, they don't get new clients and they're always just trying to look for the next retainer, if that makes sense. Well, in this video, I'm literally going to provide you like literally a 48-hour system that you could use today in order to get your next client through the door, so that way you're not just living at your parents' place, okay? So the first thing is we have to understand like the big shift over everything else, right? So like the old game is posting daily, growing an audience, and hoping clients come through the door, which is cool. It worked for a while. It worked really well actually for a lot of different people, especially SMMA owners. The new game for SMMA owners is that you can't and you won't and you don't want to reach everyone, okay? You want to activate the right people, okay? So what does that mean? It's essentially a content versus conversation situation. It's like if you're going to a party, right? If you're yelling at a room, everybody's going to hear you. But what's going to happen is that people are going to think you're weird. You're like, why are you yelling in the middle of a party? Like, we're just trying to have a good time. Whereas if you walk up to every single person in the party, talk at a decent level or a decent audio, and you treat them nicely, more often than not, every specific person that you talk to, they're probably going to engage in a conversation with you right then and there. And it's the same for SMMA owners these days as well. You can't cater to everybody. So you might as well just meet every person that's in that general pool where they're at and literally take them from one place to not having a conversation to having a conversation with you and potentially turn that into a transaction in the future, if that makes sense. So what we're trying to develop here is what I call a micro trigger post. What a micro trigger post is essentially a tiny post plus a tiny problem plus a tiny action. So what does that mean? You generate a simple text or simple image or a simple reel or just basically a simple piece of content, okay? With a clear call to action, meaning a comment keyword automation, right? You've probably seen them. If you comment blah, like X, I'll send you blah, which is Y, meaning a lead magnet. So that means you develop a lead magnet and you develop a keyword automation via ManyChat or Go High Level. And this doesn't necessarily need a big audience. It's just designed to start conversations with people that might be interested in whatever it is that you're doing via your SMMA or for your ideal client profile. You're not trying to go viral, okay? So the first thing is choose one tiny problem, meaning for your SMMA, for your, for let's say the fitness. I always use the fitness industry because it's just so relatable because everybody wants to get hot, you know what I'm saying? So let's just use the fitness industry from now on. So you're gonna specifically pick, if you're an SMMA for a fitness industry or like for a fitness niche, you're gonna pick a hyper-specific problem for your client that they already complain about. Like let's say for the fitness industry, you're trying to get more personal trainers. More personal trainers usually are often thinking about like, oh, I don't get enough clients. Oh, I'm trying to get more people through the door. Like, I don't want to be linked to showing clients how to work out, this, that, and the third for the rest of my life. Or an example, like some like roofers that we work with, right? It's like they're spending a lot on ads, but they have no book estimates, which sucks. Or like loan officers, which is another branch that we help out. It's like we have leads in the CRM, but no one's picking up. Or real estate agents, for example, we post on IG, but there's no buyers or sellers happening. So you want to pick just one specific tiny problem that you could solve with your SMA for your ideal client profile. And then after that, you're going to create a lead magnet. A lead magnet is essentially just a PDF, an audit, a script, literally a document that they can download that will give them a quick win today. It's literally small, but it gives them so much value within just a little bit amount of time on your effort to develop. And it can literally be anything. It could be a script for something. It could be a checklist. It could be a 1 to 2 page PDF. It can be a short Loom video, depending on how you want to go about it. Here's some examples, like a 5-question call script for roofing leads, using roofers as an example. Or like a 1-call close script for personal trainers to develop more transactions. Or 3 IG prompts to put into ChatGPT that turn views into buyer-seller DMs for real estate agents. Right? Super simple. Something that gives them a very quick win. Today, not tomorrow, just as soon as they put in that keyword automation, right? Next thing that we want to do is make the micro trigger post, right? So we want to call out the problem, literally with a pain point of some sort. We're going to promise to help them with the lead magnet that we developed for them. Tell them what to comment, and that's it. It's very simple. An example. Posting on IG and still not getting clients? Simple. I made 3 post prompts that turned views into showings. And then what to comment. Comment prompts and I'll send it to you. Very simple. Like I said, call out the problem, promise the lead magnet, and then tell them what to comment. Okay? So make sure that you're always providing value in the video, right? And more often than not, this is going to be an educational video. But at the end of the day, the prompt to call them to do an action, right? The call to action is to basically put in the keyword in the comment section on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube even sometimes, but more often than not, TikTok and Instagram, and they get a private DM based off of the automation, right? Then from there, you're gonna turn your comments into clients. So this is something that I call the LQS framework, and it's more so like this. So L stands for lead magnet, right? You send what you promised. Like, you always send what you promised. It doesn't matter how many people like hit you up. It could be 100 or 1,000 people. You always send what you promised. Like, for example, and in that message that you send what you promised, you write, here's the script, or here's X lead magnet that I mentioned. Let me know what part hits the hardest. Or let me know what you loved about this. And then from there, you go to Q from LQ, right? Q is quick question, right? It's something that I learned from sales. Every single time that you say quick question, people always respond. It doesn't matter either positively or negatively, they always respond. Where you ask one simple question to understand them. For example, quick question, are you running ads already or mostly organic? Quick question, have you gotten any buyers or sellers from the content that you've posted organically? Have you tried ads? Right? Quick question. The next thing is S, right? Was a suggestion, where after you provide them the lead magnet, then you provide them the question to start a conversation, right? You give them a suggestion. Let's say you have that back and forth, literally 3 or 4 messages in between. After a bit of time, and literally a bit of back and forth because you're going to be talking to that person, invite them to the next step, because you're basically telling them, hey, this is what I provided for you. These are the other problems that I have addressed with you overall. And then from there, that's exactly what we fix for our clients. Want me to send you a calendar link? Want me to send you a calendar link so we could book a call to help you fix these other problems in addition to the ones that you mentioned? And more often than not, people are going to click on it. They're going to be like, hey, yeah, thanks, that'd be awesome. And you send them the calendar link, right? And you do this manually, mainly because you want to generate a conversation with these people, because we're trying to get results in 48 hours, right? So why does this work in 48 hours? Like, you're not waiting for virality. You're not trying to hop on the next trend that's happening literally in 2 days or happened 2 weeks ago. You're just going straight to the people with the problem, just like the party analogy that I made earlier, right? It's literally a 2-day breakdown. So in the first day, like I mentioned before, you're going to choose a niche, you're going to choose a problem, you're going to help them with the lead magnet, and you're going to write the post and post it. That's what you're going to do. Then day 2, you're going to post it everywhere, right? You're going to post it everywhere using the LQS framework, being lead magnet, quick question, suggestion, and then you're literally going to respond to every single comment that comes with the keyword automation in your DMs. And if it works, the leads stack up, right? So you can handle them manually fast at first, and you could add that GHL automation or ManyChat automation that I mentioned before later. You could do it manually at first. The only thing though, it's going to take a little time, but once you start getting a lot of people doing this over a consistent basis, it's a repeatable lead system. So therefore, the only thing to do after that is just literally set up the keyword automation, like I said before, on GHL or ManyChat. Anyway, so I have a challenge for you, a 48-hour challenge. Pick the niche, choose the one problem, make the lead magnet, right? Make the micro trigger, and then use the LQS trigger on everyone who comments. Okay? So, I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel because we put videos out like this every single day and you don't want to miss them. Literally helping all SMMA owners get from 0 to 10K as fast as possible in the next 90 days. But if you want more one-on-one help as far as developing this sort of result for your SMMA overall, just click the first link in the description because we literally do it with a bunch of people already and we'd love to help you out. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one and have a great day. Peace.